What's up, people? Happy Tuesday. Thank God I am back. I'm gonna be honest with you. This was not planned. Me taking a week off or whatever. I think it's been like a week. That was not planned. I definitely wanted to do videos the last couple of days, but my internet was down, so I just got my internet back on today. So now I'm able to do videos now. Thank God. Because there's been a lot of shit I've been wanting to say like these last couple of episodes since the wedding started. I was like, fuck, I was so mad I couldn't do it. Um so now I got the internet back on, thank God. But I have been watching the show the last couple of days. So I was so pissed that I couldn't do a Halloween episode. I definitely wanted to do an episode on Halloween, but like I said, the internet was down. What can I do? But I am back. I'm here. Um, so just to give you a quick update, the General Hospital fan fiction. I wanted to end that last week. I had everything ready. I was going to end it last week. So I'm just going to have to, do the video tomorrow morning. I'll post it tomorrow morning. And it'll be the final. So I'm just going to reveal why everything happened, who the killer was, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, damn, so much to say in so little time. Because, my work schedule is a little late now, so sometimes I might have to, go to work at 5 o'clock or whatever. So my video is gonna have to go up a little later, how I do it. But anyway, it's great to be back. I just wanted to let y'all know that I did not leave you hanging on purpose. It was a little technical difficulty. Finally got the internet back up, thank God. So without further ado, let me talk some shit about this episode. I fucking loved the episode today. I loved it. Who the fuck to start with? Okay, so Max got shot again. Heather Weber shot him. I was like, see, yo, this is the type of bullshit I don't like, because this is not a realistic storyline. Sonny is the biggest mob boss on the East Coast. The biggest mob boss on the East. How does this bitch even get past the gate is what I want to know, to the front door. How? Without guards frisking her or something. Like, how? And then Sonny, when they get Max to the hospital, Sonny wants to, he thinks Ava Jerome did it. He thinks Ava shot Max, which is far from the truth, obviously, that we know. But I'm like, how the fuck did Ava shoot Max in her condition? I'm like, Sonny has cameras all over his house. He has cameras by the front door. So you can easily look at the camera, the recording, and see who was at the front door and see who shot Max. I'm like, Sonny, think. You're the biggest mob boss on the East. Think. It's not rocket science. You know what I mean? It just like blows my fucking mind with Corinthos. It's like, who's writing this storyline? Who's writing this script? It's like, god damn. It's not this hard. Think. Go back. Go to your house. Look at the fucking security video and look. I'm going to tell you. You got to look. I mean, come on. You're smart. You're not a mob boss for no reason. Nobody stays on top in the mob business for 21 years and be stupid. No, there's not one stupid mob boss in real life. Not one, because they wouldn't have lasted this long. My favorite mob boss in real life is John Gotti. My favorite mob boss. John Gotti was the fucking shit. He died in prison, I believe, 2002. I wasn't alive during his early days, of course. But John Gotti, I read a lot about him. I heard a lot about him. He was the shit. Because I'm a big fan of mob. The mob life. I'm a big fan of it. So I look for realism when it comes to mob storylines. I look for a little. I know it's a soap, but I look for a little bit of realism at the same time. And this was not realistic by far. So it looks like Sonny is, pinning this shooting on Ava, and Morgan is trying to tell him it can't be Ava, not in her pregnant ass condition. I mean, the girl is 9 months pregnant. There's no way she would risk going to Sonny's house with guards at the crib, getting herself hurt or hurting the baby. It's not going to happen. Speaking of baby, so Ava finally delivers the baby. Nina delivers the baby. It's a baby girl. We don't have a name yet, so for right now I'm gonna call her baby girl Corinthos. This is so sick. This baby could be either Morgan's or Sunny. This is just very sick. Nina, do you not know that this bitch Nina Clay is in the opening credits when the show comes on? She's in the opening. I don't. That baffles me. Why is she in the opening credits? I don't see Nina Clay as a regular character on the show. The reason being that I don't see her as a regular on the show is because she's batshit crazy. I mean, and anybody who says she's not batshit crazy, come on now, you have not been watching this show if you don't think she's crazy. You want to deliver somebody's baby and then gonna walk over to Madeline and talk about your granddaughter. Bitch, please. Who's gonna believe that that's your baby? There's no way you can raise that baby in Port Charles. And the dumbest thing they could do is leave Ava alive. That's stupid because obviously she's gonna go to the cops, or she's gonna go to Nathan, or she's gonna go to Silas and tell them what happened. Obviously, and they're going to track you down and get the baby back. So we all know how this storyline is going to end, because obviously Ava's going to get the baby back, or Sunny or Morgan, whichever one. Question is, what's going to happen to Ava? I do believe either she's going to die or she's going to prison, because they got her dead to rights. So I don't know. I'm just ready for this to be over. Ava just gets some. I mean, not Ava, but Nina, she just gets on my nerves. Like, the girl is crazy. We already got, this is too much psycho for one episode. You got Franco, who's psychotic, Heather, who's borderline psychotic, and now you got Nina Clay. Can we stop with the psychos in one episode thing? Because it begins to be too much. Like, that's too much psycho for one episode. Like, that's combustible elements right there. Stick all of them in a room. Let's see who's gonna win. I'm just saying. Damn, I miss doing this video. Shit, I feel back in my element now. Like, it's been killing me not to do a video for this long. I'm like, God damn, normally I would take a day off maybe, but I knew for a fact I wasn't going to take no days off last week. But then the internet went out. I had to wait for AT&T to come fix it. I'm like, God damn. And they took a week to do it. And they finally did it today. I'm like, what the fuck? I got shit to do. I'm like, I need to get these videos out. Start hammering them out. Because it's like, I miss doing this. And it's been a lot going on. I'm gonna talk about the wedding last. That's last on the agenda. Just so y'all know, because I know y'all saying get to the wedding, get to Michael, and don't worry, it's coming. I always save the best for last. But so anyway, Heather pops back up at the warehouse. She before I get into all of this, let me just say this. Jocelyn as the flower girl at the wedding was fucking hilarious. The way she threw them flowers down, I was on the floor. I said yes. I was like, I'm loving me some Jocelyn. I'm sorry, but Jocelyn is my new favorite child on this show. She definitely is. She got the sass. I was like, she's definitely Carly's child. So anyway, and Franco, I'm gonna get into that because I don't want to talk about the wedding yet. So anyway, Obrecht and Madeline, they have a very strange relationship. Their scenes were funny. Silas and Nathan, I really didn't care about their scenes. I just felt like their scenes were filler. Even though it was a part of the Nina-Ava storyline, but I could care less about them too. For the time being, because we got bigger shit going on here. So they're running around the hospital trying to figure out where Madeline is, where Nina is, and Obrecht is trying to, she's basically coming clean a bit. They need to hurry up and come clean because I'm ready for this part of the storyline to go off. I love November Sweeps because I watched The Young and the Restless today. I watched Days of Our Lives. I watched B&B. And all secrets are being revealed on these soaps this week. Like, all secrets are basically being revealed. All the major shit. So, anyway. Sean and Jordan are locked in the fucking warehouse. And, they're talking or whatever. And Heather comes in there. Sean is pleading with Heather not to hurt, Jordan, because she's trying to, he's trying to play on Heather's feelings about kids and stuff, her sons and shit. Speaking of kids, did y'all see the part where where the little kids came up and said trick or treat? And then Madeline was going in her bag to see if she could find something to give the kids. And that's when they screamed and ran off because Obrecht was coming. I fell on the floor. I said, wow, bitch. You even scared the shit out of little kids. I said, wow. That scene was hilarious. So anyway, long story short, Heather comes in there. She's ready to bust a cap in both of their asses. I could care less. I'm just ready for Heather to go. Now, let me get on to the final, to the wedding, because I think that's everything that pretty much happened in this part except for the wedding. Franco is the low of the motherfucking low. I'm enjoying him exposing Carly, but I think that him during this wedding was so low. Like him talking to Jocelyn that way yesterday, calling her a brat, calling her mother a whore in front of her. I think that was wrong, and you shouldn't have done that in front of a child, especially a little 6, 7 year old girl. You should have never done that, calling her mother a lying whore in front of her face. That's rude, it's crass, and it's despicable. But Carly sitting there crying or whatever, trying to plead her case to Michael, and Michael was not fucking having it. He went the fuck off on her ass, and I loved it. I said, go off. It was a long time coming, and he said it. He said it took for AJ's death for him to finally see Sonny and Carly for who they really are. And I said, yes, it's about time you saw it, because everybody see Carly and Sonny don't give a fuck about their kids. That's obvious. Look at Sonny's actions. His actions alone tell me he don't care about his kids. Carly chose a fucking murderer. A guy who facilitated her son's rape. You chose him over your kids. All of your kids. They all warned you. Everybody warned you. You didn't listen. And that's exactly what Carly said. Everybody warned me, but I thought he changed. No, bitch, you saw what you wanted to see. You just did what you wanted to do, as usual, because that's what you do. I mean, come on. For years, you let nannies raise your kids. She always had a nanny for Michael and Morgan, and she had a nanny for Jocelyn. It's like, bitch, raise your own kids. I don't like parents who got nannies. I don't, because it's a slap in the face to, working parents who work and raise their kids at the same time without nannies. I don't see, it just annoys me when people get nannies, even on a soap opera, because it makes you look like a shitty parent. And Carly just proves time and time again she's a shitty parent. Michael went the fuck off, and I'm so ready for tomorrow when he busts in Sonny's house. But I could tell when Michael said those words to Carly, he said, "You are dead to me." I said, wow. How many times have I heard that word? Those words, "You're dead to me." You know how many times on a soap opera I heard those words? I hear them from Victor Newman on Y&R. I heard them definitely from my boy Stefano DiMera on Days of Our Lives, where he would tell EJ or or Tony, "You're dead to me." That is huge to say that to somebody. Once you say that to somebody, it's like basically saying you no longer mean a damn thing to me. And it's the cruelest thing you could ever say to a person, but you know what? It's the realest thing. And that's why, I swear to God, let me tell you something. 2015, when the daytime Emmys come back in 2015, Chad Duell better get an Emmy. That's all I'm saying. He got my stamp of approval. Give that man a fucking Emmy, because his performance today was blockbuster. It gave you chills. It was the shit. You know what I mean? That's what you look for in an actor. That raw emotion. And he damn sure showed it today with Carly. And Carly wants to sit there crying. And I have no sympathy for this broad. I really don't. And I have no sympathy for Sonny. My opinion is they both going to get what they got coming to them. And that's going to be their asses handed to them. Because I think both of them are going to be brought up on legal charges, criminal charges. Carly, you're not going to wiggle your way out of this one. I'm sorry, but you're not. Maybe you will, but I just hope that you get your just desserts. And when she looked at Franco, she looked at him like she wanted to just rip his fucking head off. And the way Franco looked at her and he just winked his eye at her, at Carly, I said Franco just is not giving two fucks. He's really not. Normally when Carly looks at a person like that, they kind of get a little nervous. But Franco just looked at her and winked. I said, yo, that is Tom Manning right there. I said, yes, indeed. This episode was the shit. I loved it. I really, really did. Ava finally had the baby. I don't know. Like, what do you all think about Ava having this baby? Like, what are your thoughts about this? About Sonny potentially being a father again? About Morgan being a father? Do you think it's too soon for Morgan to be a father? I think it is, because I kind of think that it hinders his storylines. I kind of do. I kind of think it does. But, that's just my opinion. But this was a damn good episode. Kiki, let me just tell you this. I cannot wait for all her shit to come out. Cause Michael, he gonna go to fuck off on this bitch. Finally, the Quartermain is coming out in Michael, and it's about fucking time. I can see it now. Michael Allen Quartermain, here it comes. I can see it now. I doubt he will want to be associated with the Corinthoses. I doubt that he's gonna cut himself off from the rest of the Corinthos family. Like Morgan, of course, he's not, because that's his biological brother. But I could definitely see him cutting himself off from, well, not cutting himself off from Christina and the rest of them. I think he might be a little pissed at Morgan because Morgan knew and Morgan didn't say nothing, and Kiki knew. And Kiki didn't say nothing. So I could see him being pissed. But I could see him making up with Morgan a lot quicker than Kiki. I don't think he might not ever forgive Kiki, and I hope not. But anyway, since my internet has been down, I have to go online after this video and read up on my soap news because I don't know what's been going on the last few days. So I need to know who's coming to the show. I definitely missed the part about, I did watch the episode with Larry Ashton. I did see that. So it's good to see Larry back on. So anyway, it's good to be back. I want to see some comments from all of you. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. And it's just great to be back. And I will see all of you soon. See you tomorrow. Have a great day.